Thank you so much for listening to the KJNA podcast. You can email us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com.
Give us a call or text or leave us a message at 858-848-KJNA. That's 5562.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, and YouTube at KJNA Podcast.
Don't forget, we have 6 hours of bonus content over on our Patreon, patreon.com/KJNA Podcast. And if you want to donate to us, find us at buymeacoffee.com/KJNA Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
Love you. Yo, welcome to another episode of the KJ Arcade. My name is Jay.
And as always with him, my name is Kevin, and I'm the K.
Webheads and symbiote stands. This podcast, where we swing through gaming's greatest hits and missable misses. Today, we're getting tangled up in the dark, chaotic, symbiote-fueled world of Spider-Man, Web of Shadows.
Did that help?
Yeah, I think so. It's a 2008 gem that's part masterpiece, part fever dream, and all Spidey. So, get ready. Buckle in. This one's stickier than a subway pole in July. Gross.
Ew.
What, you
That's
don't like that?
nasty.
I mean, I'm not a New Yorker or anything, but pretty sure that's pretty spot on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of a given. That's like touching the subway floor. Like, you don't do that.
You just don't do it.
You don't do that.
So let's set the scene. Web of Shadows dropped in 2008, published by Activision and developed primarily by Shaba Games. Shaba! With a backup from Treyarch. Yeah, the folks who brought us the Spider-Man 2 game everyone won't shut up about. There were actually three versions of this game.
Yeah,
So
3 versions?
Okay, so the first one is for PC, PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii, which is a big open world 3D chaos.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so PS2 and PSP was the Amazing Allies edition. Technically a 2.5D beat-em-up side-scroller. And then there was the Nintendo DS version, which was a surprise Metroidvania gem that no one asked for, but kind of slaps.
It was Metroidvania?
Yeah.
Because I do like Metroidvania games. Those are fun.
Yeah, they are. I have played at least several.
Yeah, I played a few. There was one that I did was like an indie game, but it was very much like Metroid. Basically, dude gets lost camping, and then it's like, oh shit, I'm in a thing. Oh, by the way, I used to be a spy. And so like he's like breaking into a complex. He's like, they're doing bad things. I'm just gonna have to stop these guys. And so he finds like suits and guns and all sorts of shit and defeats this enemy that he randomly finds in the woods, hidden in a bunker.
Jack Reacher meets Jason
Essentially.
Bourne.
Essentially. I mean, it was fun. Like the story, you're like, okay, buddy. Okay, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours I wasted.
Oh my god. That's insane. So
I wish I could remember that name.
What was it? So what makes this special? You get to switch on the fly between the classic red suit and the black symbiote suit. This
As
is
you
what
should.
Like, yeah. So red is your agile, zippy, quippy Spidey. And the black suit Spidey, oh, he's got the big Venom energy. Pure muscle. Pure rage. Pure, why did you just punch that car through a wall, Peter?
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, if I could, I probably would. Go into the junkyard and be like, let's see what happens. Wah-pow!
Yeah, I think that's one of my, again, why I love a game that has Venom in it. It spices everything up by like 10 times for me. I'm a huge Venom fan, so any Spidey game with Venom. Or hey, Marvel Games, maybe just do a Venom game. Just Venom.
I mean, you could.
I mean,
You could. That'd be,
the symbiote's had several hosts. You can make each one of the hosts like one of like a section of the game.
that they would probably end up doing it like it would either be an exact copy of a Spider-Man game, but you're Venom instead
Yeah.
of Peter Parker, or they would do it like just like an action beat 'em up, like the old Deadpool games, that like third person, like beating everyone up,
I mean, you
like
could have
Darksiders.
you can have the old original Eddie symbiote style, kind of bulky, web swinging, but like more beat down. Then you could have the tactical version with Flash Thompson as the main host. You could have the guns and stuff. So it's
Like Agent
more.
Venom.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, bro, that'd be hardcore. You could even do, dare I say, Mac Gargan's Dark Spider-Man from the Dark Avengers storyline. That'd be
Hmm.
an interesting twist.
Yeah, yeah, you could totally do that. That it'd be fun to have like multiple Venom suits, just
Just like,
like changing the different styles of Venom. Like, oh, I have my Carnage outfit. I have my Venom, the other different Poison outfits, and
yeah,
like on and on and on.
see, it's a
Hmm.
bunch of stuff you can do
That'd be
with
fun.
Venom specifically. All
That'd be
right,
fun.
so let's set the scene or give us the
Go on.
plot. So picture this: New York City,
Hmm.
already rough on the good day.
Right.
It's being overrun by symbiotes. So obviously, Venom shows up and turns Manhattan into a black, gooey nightmare. Even Spidey gets infected, and this ain't your friendly neighborhood.
Venom.
It's full on moral crisis time. So as you go through the game, um, what is this? Get this out of my no, get away, go away. What is
What's
this?
happening?
I don't know.
What is happening?
Freaking stuff popped up on my screen that I was not
Hmm.
expecting to pop up on my screen.
I don't
Anyway,
need you, Norton. Go away.
that's right. You get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I'm guessing. Oh, yes, you guys can see that too. Oh, you can't see that. Can you see that? Can you see that? No, you can't.
I don't
See
see anything.
that. Yeah, exactly.
What am I looking at?
I don't know, stuff and things. So your choices matter. Do you stay the good guy, helping folks out, making nice with heroes like Luke Cage and Wolverine, or do you go full edgelord and let the black suit take over? Building your own symbiote army and making deals with shady cats like Black Cat herself. Yes.
Wait, so
Yes.
you have an army?
So basically, you can infect other people inadvertently.
So it's a
with
different
the
kind
symbiote.
of Venom. Like he's just infecting
No,
everyone now instead of just one specific
yeah,
person?
like the entire city. Think of it as there was a storyline, and I cannot remember what the title was, but like the asteroid that had all the symbiotes that were kind of similar. I guess technically they were a variant strain. And
Yeah.
they just used people as like
Temporary?
batteries, like
Oh,
temporaries. So they were like they would subject you to like adrenaline rushes and like basically make your heart stop.
right.
So they could feed off every bit of biochemical reactions that were going on in your brain. And then we're done with you. They just left you an empty husk and moved on to the next host.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good storyline, though. I like that.
Yeah. So I want to say that's basically what the game was based on. As far as combat, in Web of Shadows is a chef's kiss per se. Most of the time, anyway. You can fight on the ground, in the air, on walls. You can web strike enemies from across the street like some kind of superhero yo-yo master, and you can swap suits mid combo for maximum chaos. And the swinging, bro, it's so good. It's so good.
I tried playing a few Spider-Man games that had that open world thing, and I just could not get down with the combat. I usually love that sort of shit, like Batman Arkham Knight and shit.
That's,
Like, I
that's
love that
basically
shit.
what it is.
It doesn't
but more
feel
agility.
the same. Yeah,
It's 'cause
it
it's
doesn't
more
feel the
fast.
same.
It's fast paced because he's way more agile than Bruce is in all that bulky suit.
Yeah, and usually
in
that's
the
where I go
unitard.
for it. Like
Spidey.
anytime I have a chance to choose my character, he's going to be fast, and like I don't need him to be strong. I just want to be so fast that he can't be touched. And usually that's what I go for. But I tried playing the one with Miles Morales, where he
Okay,
tried to
The Spider-Man Miles, literally Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah, I tried to play that one, and it was like I
Oh,
couldn't. Like it was too.
he's got such a different move set than Peter because of his different capabilities.
Yeah, he's got like the shock and the
Invisible.
invisibility. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
he's
Well,
even better at stealth than Spidey is because he can cling to a wall and disappear.
but that's cheating.
Is it?
It's cheating.
Nah.
Okay.
Don't be mad. He got better powers than Peter.
I
he
mean,
got
I'm not
he got
mad.
he got
I
that
don't.
old basic ass shit.
Good for him. Good for him. They can do all their shit. But Peter Parker is the OG Spider-Man.
I mean, technically, a Nazi is the OG Spider-Man.
What?
Thanks to all the storyline. Thanks to all the
Oh, get the
storyline.
fuck out of here with that lore bullshit.
Thanks to all the storyline.
Bullshit.
Nazi.
Get the
Spider
fuck
guy
out of here.
is the
No.
first Spider-Man.
No.
A Nazi is so powerful he can take people's spider powers or give them spider powers. That's not a Nazi. That's the first spider.
Just because you can do it doesn't make you the first. Okay, I'm not going to acknowledge a Nazi.
Got it.
I'm not going to acknowledge anyone. Peter Parker is the first one. They didn't start with a Nazi God Spider when they made the comic books. They started with Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Anyway,
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. Why don't you go find yourself in a Nazi game then, Jay?
if they make him a suit, straight playing as a Nazi.
Oh, God.
Yeah, table flip.
Why don't they just make a Spider-Man fighting game then?
Honestly, I'm surprised
It's
they haven't
all
done that
just
yet.
a million Spider-Mans.
Yeah, the Spider-Verse. Yeah,
And they all had the same move set. Bounce back. Do it. Just different ways.
I feel there will be some different things, but we'll move on. Black Suit Spidey's combat is all about raw power, tentacle slams, ground pounds, yeeting cars at enemies. Red Suit Spidey is acrobatic, finesse driven. Together, you're basically a one-man Avengers lineup, yo. One man army out this bitch. Now, as far as rogues, I mean, you got people like Luke Cage in this thing, Wolverine, Moon Knight, Black Widow for heroes.
They got Moon Knight in that bitch?
Is there-
Damn.
Now, villains, you got Venom, of course, Electro, Rhino, Vulture, and Black Cat. Honestly, Black Cat kind of teeters that line between hero
I
and
mean,
villain.
she's always been like the anti-hero sort of deal.
Fair.
Sort of.
As far as the voice cast for Spider-Man / Peter Parker, you had Mike Vaughn. Black Cat was Trisha Helfer. Wolverine was Steve Blum, which we've heard that name a lot on this podcast before. Luke Cage was played by Robert Wisdom, and Venom was played by Keith. I'm sorry if I butchered this. Zarabashka.
Sabaro?
Zarabashka. I'm gonna say
Steve
he's probably-
Sabaro? I love their pizza.
It's amazing. I wish. Where did they go? Why
I
are
want a
they not in
slice
malls?
right now.
Where are all
They
the
left with the
mall-driven
malls.
Sabaros?
They left with the malls.
I still have them all. Where is it? Chesterfield Town Center still going strong. Their food court has changed a lot.
They are really. They are really. Their food court is still barely there. But, I mean, that one's doing good, and so is Potomac Mills. Potomac
That's
Mills
fair.
is still good.
Okay.
I think they got a Sabaro. I should get a Sabaro pizza
When you have the time.
when I have the time, which is never.
Just gotta be
Anyways,
weekend, you can just be like,
Spider-Man.
"Whoa." All right.
Spider Sabaro.
Spider Bottle. So, is it worth replaying? Sure, it's got jank. The camera throws, tantrums sometimes, and missions can feel a bit copy-pasty. But the combat, the web swinging, the sheer unhinged symbiote invasion plot, it hits different. It hits different, man. So sadly, Web of Shadows was delisted in 2014. So if you want it,
Delisted?
yeah, like you can't really find it anywhere. If you really want it, you gotta raid eBay or your local unused or used game shops. For
What was it
game.
on?
So many consoles. You could find it, like I said, PS3, Xbox 360, the Wii, PS2, PSP, Nintendo DS, and since I doubt there's a physical copy, I mean, you might be able to find a physical copy for PC. Might.
Okay.
So, that is all I have for Web of Shadows. I think it was for me. Any Spider-Man game is a good game, especially when you have the ability to web swing and use the majority of his capabilities in combat.
Mm.
And
Okay.
again, the
Yeah.
black suit.
I mean, it says Venom. You're like, oh, that's my me.
Yeah, that's
I know
my
how
thing.
you be.
And don't
I know how
and
you
once again, just like most games that were coming out at the time, like Fable, your choices do matter. It could shift you to two, possibly three endings. I cannot remember if there was a third ending, but I know there was at least two. I went with the dark ending.
Oh,
Everybody,
you would. Man, I play games like that, and I cannot.
go
I
for the
like.
dark ending.
I cannot. It's so hard for me to be a bad guy even on games. It's so hard for me to be an asshole. I'm like,
I mean, I wouldn't say I was being an asshole per se, but again, the game itself kind of like, why not go symbiote and see what the world would be like if it was taken over? I mean, everybody basically black suited. I mean, it's not like I
mhm.
haven't seen most of these characters as symbiote-driven characters before now in comics. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair.
so
Okay. So is that all you gotta say about this game?
all right, Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. If you can find it, take a look at it.
Thank you so much for listening. We love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.